Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
It's gone in.
I got him.
Good work defensively by Turner. Detroit with the ball. Oh, Turner in position. That one doesn't drop.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not going to sink there. Well, you talk about a toolsy forward. Caleb Wilson has tremendous upside. The size, the reach, and the agility to make an immediate impact on the game, especially in the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Garnett. And O'Neal gets it to go.
How about Shaq with the mid-range there, showing a willingness to step out and expand his game.
He sets the pick. The kick out to Adebayo. And it's good. Assisting in the play was Williams.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Makes the decision there to send it out. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Williams.
I just love his attitude on team. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
The visitors on defense. Turnover the screen. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Oh, look at Jefferson fixing the defense, going on the drive and just exploiting a gap in the coverage.
The kick out to Westbrook. O'Neal controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love to see guys fight for the ball. He retains possession and then finishes.
And it's Darren Williams with the finish.
And his ability to finish at the rim, one of the best qualities that Williams possesses. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get him a few notches higher. Now, here's Battier. A three-pointer, no good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Garnett. Rebounded by Battier. Detroit with the ball. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Cunningham outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And it's Cunningham with the ball from Detroit. Korver.
And this is what makes Korver so effective. His ability to take and make shots quickly.
That one goes.
Timeout.
Count it.
Timeout.
Shaq's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And stolen by Yao. On its way from Rose for two. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
And such a tough cover off the dribble is Derrick Rose. This stops short of the elbow. You're really at his mercy.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Finished off by Yao.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Cunningham inside. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Korver, no luck. It's tipped. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. The New Orleans Pelicans, they lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
The first. They did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Now Yao, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. No one can match up against them and simply loft in these inside shots up and in.
And the call is going to be free. Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Well, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it foul.
Finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Hachimura, the screen. Finished off by Bagley.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Yao. He's got 6 to the paint.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Detroit trails by 3. Here we go. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
So it's Detroit now. There's a good screen. And another 3 for Detroit.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead.
Well, this is why the fans are here. This team trading blows, increasingly entertaining value.
Yao, that's good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside the corner. Inside. And Turner throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Turner's got the lead up to 5 for Detroit. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning them into offense.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's where Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And here's Leonard. And Jefferson just hit the three.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside for Korver. Another three for Detroit.
And this is Korver's shot. Continues to knock down that tray ball. He's as consistent as it gets from here.
And it's off from three-point range.
As a block, and he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
It's Williams with the drive. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. On the top of the key. That one goes in. And now just a 1-point Detroit lead. And stolen by Yao. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. There's O'Neal with the three, and it is good!
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time threes to take the lead at the buzzer.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, here's Cunningham. And it's a foul in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Adebayo's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Detroit. Wilson left side. Down low. Here's O'Neal. It's deflected.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you're going to get it, or it's going to get rejected. Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful player.
And Cunningham with the set. As we approach the fourth quarter.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now, here's Cunningham. Another three for Detroit.
Well, he was ready for that pass, and that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
You know, Stan, you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses. What impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Pass to Cunningham. Westbrook with the steal. One-on-one fast break. There's O'Neal with the three. He'll not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Adebayo finds him. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Second personal foul.
Detroit making a switch.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Detroit.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the inside. And that one's good. Westbrook. Westbrook's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
Via the screen. On the wing, Corver. To Cunningham. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
The visitors on defense. To the middle. Here's Turner. Wilson grabs the board.
Detroit foul. Darren Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going. Well, he's got a great story from the line. That's not something you can say about all the league's big guys.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Garnett. Detroit with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the athleticism Jefferson possesses, really impressive. A rangy forward who plays with intensity on both ends.
Shot to strike. Go on. Throwback dunk.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
That's the end.
And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been...
The visiting team, 43.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Shaq down low. A shake. Robin with the block.
And the thing about Robin, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Here's Leonard. And it's shot back by Turner.
Making the most defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Now draws the double. The rebound by Turner. Detroit leading by 6. Now here's Williams. Driving to the basket. And over 3. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Thaddeus got the first points up on the board here in the 4th. It's stolen by Rodman. 4-on-3 break. Thaddeus with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Outside Jefferson. Lock at 6. Detroit with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Brings it.
More often than not, Leonard and for a power forward, he can sure get up. Because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Jefferson with it. And it misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now O'Neal.
How about Ying just going to work? His guys are getting him the ball.
Jefferson with the drop. Oh, and he misses the 10. And here we go. And the shot will go down.
Assist goes to
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Green from outside.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
From outside, and here's the three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
What I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now Williams.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
First team foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Knocks down the three.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this.
So they foul intentionally. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
He was not letting that one go.
Stolen by Rose. O'Neal fires. He parachutes in for the putback. And stolen by Leonard.
Leonard was accustomed to carrying a team offensively, taking and making big shots down the stretch. Nothing new to him.
And now they foul inside the box.
They had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Rose. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And the foul is good. And so he's picked up his final foul. And we'll sit for the rest of this game. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's off as well. So he misses both. And Larry Brown has a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here. Obviously, it's a make-or-break situation.
It's stolen by Jefferson. And so the big win by Detroit in the top game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continue to lay down for the very last moment to seal it.